Assalamu alaikum. I'm Ibrahim Hooper with CAIR's News Update. CAIR attorneys went to court last week to challenge the government's use of the no-fly list to limit the travel of a Virginia Muslim.
But Ghulet Mohammed wants to travel, so he's gone to court in an effort to convince a federal judge that he or any other citizen should have the right to challenge the inclusion of their names on the no-fly list.
And they're also sentencing him to a lifetime without air travel for no discernible reason. Ghulet has been convicted or accused of no crime.
Gadir Abbas is an attorney for the Council on American-Islamic Relations. That group believes Muslim Americans are too often targeted on the no-fly list.
Also last week, CAIR called on the Department of Justice to probe the case of a Virginia Muslim who recorded a bigoted rant by a passenger in his taxi.
If you're a Muslim flying jets into the World Trade Center, then you. I will slice your throat right now.
All the evidence there, medical record is there, phone record is there, video is there, and he got away for nothing.
Salim's attorney, who also represents the organization called CAIR, the Council on American-Islamic Relations, says it doesn't end here. They plan on pursuing a federal hate crime charge and possible civil action.
You are prejudiced.
Yes, if you're a Muslim.
In Florida, a CAIR representative spoke at a school board hearing on whether a textbook teaching about Islam should be censored.
But Muslim advocates, Democrats, and even students banded together as well, claiming the Republicans' argument is based on fear.
This isn't about equality in textbooks, but if you speak to the protesters, a lot of them are saying a lot of hateful anti-Muslim things, and I think that's un-American. It's really sad to see people promoting that kind of hate.
In Minnesota, CAIR filed a complaint on behalf of a Muslim woman ejected from a public event because of her faith.
Minnesota chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations announced that it has filed charges of discrimination with the Minnesota Department of Human Rights. This is on behalf of a woman who tried to attend an event on the Iron Range in September. The council said that Renea Elsweisi is a Muslim woman who was physically escorted out of the annual Hibbing Area Women's Retreat. The reason, Elsweisi said, is because the event speaker requested she be removed because she is Muslim.
A CAIR Michigan representative spoke out against the shooting of an African-American teenager who some say may have been targeted because of her race.
Daoud Walid, could you talk a little bit about the significance of the shooting having occurred in Dearborn Heights? Explain what this area is like.
Well, the first thing is that people should understand that Metro Detroit suffers from something which is called hyper-segregation, in which there are various communities of people who have little to no interaction. It's actually been designed that way. The city of Dearborn Heights, which borders Inkster. Inkster is one of the blackest areas in the city, in the state of Michigan. Dearborn Heights is about 80% white. There's really no intersection between these communities. They're basically like invisible fences between communities in southeastern Michigan.
In California, a CAIR official talked to Al Jazeera about a lawsuit challenging NSA spying on Muslims and on all Americans.
One group that's joined the lawsuit has actually dealt with government spying firsthand. Zahra Ballou is the executive director of the Bay Area office of the Council on American-Islamic Relations.
Learning that the NSA was gathering intelligence data, particularly the phone records of U.S. residents, was not surprising because it was something that many members of the Muslim community had experienced in sort of smaller settings. And I go to the mosque multiple times a week. And so to think that at any given day or at any given event there could have been an FBI agent there taking down notes and putting those notes in intelligence files is really frightening.
So what came out of this surveillance? Were any of these members hardened criminals? Were they involved in organized crime, terrorist activity?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We hear from American Muslims who are saying, I am afraid to practice my religion. I'm afraid to go to the mosque and become politically involved. We are hearing from people who say, you know, we left our countries to escape government surveillance, right? When we were in Syria, when we were in Egypt, it was normal to believe that the walls had eyes and ears. We left our countries to escape that, and now you're telling us that we're not safe in our community centers, and we're not safe amongst friends.
And finally, Spanish language TV covered a CAIR Florida effort to help the needy.
La comunidad musulmana en Estados Unidos está haciendo actos de presencia y traduciendo la fe, lo que el Islam es, lo que llama el Corán y todo el mandato de lo que debemos hacer nosotros, lo está poniendo en acción, traduciendo nuestra fe en acciones.
To receive CAIR updates and action alerts, sign up at CAIR.com. To contact CAIR, email info@CAIR.com. Assalamu alaikum. Peace to you.